Hey, welcome. This is Edgy and Balo. Happy to be here, and we are ready to play some Pirates of the Ethereal Expanse with our amazing group of, as I've said, this is the first, I think, even remotely human party I've ever had the pleasure to play with, and very excited about it. Because elves are just humans with long ears. That's all it really is. So, at any rate, we've got our amazing crew ready to sail the ether sea and see what it is to find. Music you will hear on this is from a few sources, most of it licensed, but there is the Welcome to Dodori Critical Role track that you can go ahead and get in the links in the description that we will pull from as well. But if you do hear the licensed music, that's always from Epidemic Sound. Now, if you want to throw some inspiration our crew's way, you can go ahead and do so, as well as the occasional treasure boost. But you are ready to find. We have Blot, our plasmoid monk, Gultik, our Thrycreen, Bing Bong, our autonome, and of course the Griff, Captain Herkel. So we are ready to go, which I am convinced that's really all they did for a Doctor Who species, was look at Hercule's species. However, it's time to get going. So, last time our crew was able to go ahead and find everything they needed to make their ship sailable, especially weapons, upgraded sails, and the like, through some treasure they got in their first adventure, upgraded to their heart's delight. And even though wanting more, finally feel like they have a good crew and they're ready to go. And we have their crew sheet ready and all that good stuff. And currently, we will find the Grafted Kraken crew here down upon Valstarian Island, where they finished their shopping, hanging out in the Seven Stars Tavern. So, here we go. Let's move this here to get started. Boom. Right. So all of you are quite enjoying. Let's start this. What meal or drink do you feel like you're enjoying at the tavern as we open on our scene today?
I'm having a strong pint of mineral oil.
Very nice. Keeping those joints good.
Yep.
And it would be Captain Herkel drinking some whiskey, really cheap whiskey because we're still broke. He probably bought a bottle and it's like pouring it for the crew, like a really small amount for each member of the crew. It's like, I know this is all we got for now, got everyone, but don't worry.
We have a lot
It's
of
higher hopes. That's back on the ship.
Yeah. A little bit of watered down grog to keep everybody going. What else?
What does a bug drink? And what does a blot drink?
Yeah.
Goltik's just kind of like just chilling. He's not drinking or eating anything right now.
Okay. Just relaxing.
Blot's just engulfing some pets. And...
Yeah. A stray cat just bought it. All right. Blot, you here?
You're muted, Blot.
I'm alive, but I'm drinking my coffee.
Blot's drink coffee. That's the big.
So now it's a
They're
brownish
eating the
blob.
cat.
All right.
In fact, I have 2 cats right here with me.
We hear their deaths. Amazing. Just kidding. We don't harm cats much. Now,
What do you gotta say for yourself?
as you're sitting at your table, you see a woman approach you. Her hair shimmers with purple and cyan. From her, while there are what look like almost kelp and seaweed, there's pseudopods and tendrils that kind of make up this impression of hair. Her hands are not entirely finned, but they bear almost a liquid quality, as does all of her skin. And you've seen this before. You've seen many of these types of people. This is an astromorphoke. As she approaches all of you and sits down to join.
Welcome, my lady.
Thank you. Thank you. Who is the captain? May I address them? I've heard you've been recruiting for your crew, and while I am not interested in joining, I am interested in hiring. If you're looking for work.
Well, what kind of work? And I am the captain.
Of course. Ultimately, I am looking, I guess you could call it a rescue mission. I am from the Cistern of the Isles. We are all-female crew made up of merfolk or merfolk descendants. And I received news recently that a dear friend of mine and very close friend was killed. Her name was I'll talk to you about Berline. And my normal ship, the Coral Cutlass, is under repairs currently. And I believe that she was killed by some pirates off the coast of the Monsters Cluster. And I would like to, get there. Oh, my own ship's under maintenance. I was hoping to hire yours for transportation and recovery.
Recovery of her body? 'Cause you said she was killed.
Yes. I would like to get her corpse so we can properly bury it.
Well, I don't make any decisions without hearing from my crew. So, what do you all say?
What's the pay?
The pay is half now and half upon completion. And she kind of lifts up this large, heavy coffer, puts it up, gives you a sly grin, and pushes it as it creaks across the table over to you.
So everyone
Blood,
else is going
count
to
that.
hear in their heads. Does she hear this? We can just kill her and take all the money now.
Well,
Not-
it's we do want more jobs in the future for more people. So.
You don't want to kill the payers, Galtic. Because then we don't get hired anymore.
I'd like
It
to
was
see
just
if I
an
have any.
opportunity.
I like
I'd
your
like
way
to-
of thinking.
I have any insight into this human or this merfolk if she's on the up and up.
Yeah.
All right. So 13, but I'm going to use my built for success to try to increase that. Where is that? Oh, 14.
14. She herself is grief stricken. Not thinking entirely. Like, tell she's thinking just in, this is what I need to do next. This is what I need to do next. But she doesn't. You guess that in this moment in her current state, she's probably not even capable of deception.
Okay. Great. Captain, I've scanned this merfolk. I tell him secretly.
And
She seems legitimately distressed.
well, I mean, losing a family member.
Yeah.
How much
I
did that
didn't
come out
think
to,
I can-
Blot?
Plot, you open it up and you see a mixture of gold and platinum. As she says, that's half. And you think it's 500 gold piece worth of coins.
Yeah, we can take on your problem.
Very good. She takes out a scrap of parchment from her pocket and she hands it over. This is what I received recently of the news.
So you don't know who sent the letter?
I don't. And
Could this be a trap?
it very well could be. I really have no idea who this is, and I do have some suspicion, but I can't really think of a reason why they would send false information. Why would anyone?
Well, I mean, if you're willing to pay this much, are you wealthy?
I mean, we have a pirate crew like you. We have our resources.
Maybe you have something they want.
Maybe.
But anyways, I think we'll take the job.
Good. I think Bing Bong. As you scan the letter, you notice a pattern on the first letter of each word. Yeah. First letter of each line.
Uh-oh. You're gonna ask me to use my brain. S-I.
She is alive.
Ah.
Do we get the vibe that this lady realizes this or not?
No, you don't think she's seen this.
Hercule's gonna kind of like tap his head a little bit to Galtic.
I'll just nod.
Do I hear your voice in my head?
Yeah, I mean, I can always hear your voices.
Okay. He goes, she doesn't know about this. I mean, I don't like to be a rude pirate, but, we could increase the bounty.
Oh, 100%. Oh, not only that, but now we have the chance of having a hostage.
Do we do it now or later? Later, right?
Yeah, later.
Yeah. I think so.
Because we can demand a lot out of it after it's done.
After we have her in our possession, of course.
Exactly. Because what are they going to do then at that point? Either accept or give us more or...
Or we keep
Actually
her
die.
on part of the crew.
I like this plan.
Let the others know.
I will relay this information to the others.
Okay, any responses?
Well, that's certainly your prerogative, Captain.
I mean, money's money. And, she might... Let's just say, if you're not always the smartest one, sometimes you get taken advantage of. Definitely on the
And
open
I'm basically
seas.
acting as a walkie-talkie right now.
But, well, lady, do you have directions to this place?
I am a wayfinder on my ship. I should be able to get us there.
That's good, because we don't have one of those.
Oh. I'd be suspicious, but I mean,
He
works.
ran off.
Even
Yeah.
worse, yes. Okay.
But we do have one of these nice little... He's going to take her to the ship and tell him all about the stuff that we bought.
I'm glad you are proud of your meager purchases.
Like to see your ship. Oh yeah, it's broken down. You can't take it. You just get like kind of storms off.
Amazing. And then you, so any preparations before you have her meet you on your ship formally?
Flat says he wants to buy more guns, but I was thinking with that we could buy ammo for the weapons
We
we
don't
have.
need ammo. Unless
Well,
we want to buy
different-
specialty ammo, we have infinite ammo.
That's what I was saying. Like we could buy a couple specialty ammos.
Yeah.
I'm down.
What do you think, Plot?
Do we only have one
An
sacred? I thought we
additional
had two.
swivel gun and specialty ammo.
We could get some chain shot. It delays their speed. Oh no, it's just for one round. That's useless. Forget it.
So we have a short range cannon and then the
Well, I guess we could get some grape shot.
swivel gun. So
We have two swivel guns, two sakers.
we could get one more swivel gun. And then
All right.
So maybe that would be 150. 2 chain shots and a grape shot.
Well, are these expendable or are they just like infinite amounts?
It's cost per shot per slash shell.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But the language is infinite amount.
But yeah, the normal
Oh.
cannons are. But if we want special shots,
The other one is there's a gun called a falconet, which is for
500 gold.
casualties.
Yeah.
But it's a D12. Of course, each gun actually requires 5 crew, so we don't really need more guns because we don't have the crew. All right. Well, why don't we get the special ammo you're talking about?
So yeah, we'll buy 1 swivel gun, a grape shot, and then 2 chain shots.
Okay.
If everyone's okay with that.
Are we putting the swivel gun with the other 2 because they can stack up to 4?
There's no reason not to.
I mean, we could have it because like that one only protects one side. So if we wanted them to protect both sides,
Yeah, but what's one swivel gun gonna do by itself?
a
For
D8.
casualties.
They're, they're sort of a force multiplier, in which you need more than one of them to be a force.
So same side.
My vote same size, because I thought we got the other cannon to protect our other side.
Okay, we'll just do that then.
Yeah, but that does no people damage.
But with our grape shot, we can now do people damage. Because we can shoot it out of the Saker. So, if we ever need to. Because it produces 2d4 casualties.
Well, we only have 14 people. If you need 5 people per gun, and someone's still probably on helm. There's no.
Oh yeah, we
point
need
having 3 guns on one
crew.
side.
We only have a skeleton crew yet. We still need to find some more. She would make technically 15 until she decides what happens with. So.
I'd put it on the other side because that way it doesn't matter which side we're firing from.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
And you can,
trying to get the right side that's facing you.
and I'll say you can get up to your with if you want to save some of your gold, you can get 20 gold a crew member here to finish out whatever you want to.
Mm,
Should we do that and just
let's
get?
do that. That's great.
So we'll just
We have
get
the finest
one
grub.
shot, 1 grape shot. Spend 20 gold per crew. You said.
Yeah.
So we would need 1 more at least. Because would she count as a crew member for now or not?
She would, because should be serving in that degree.
So then we would just need 1 more, and we would have 80 gold left.
Or get 5 of them.
Or we could get 5 more crew.
That's the cheapest crew. I don't know why these crew are so cheap, but
It's 5 nobodies.
Well, because they don't have rank, right?
Yep.
So
Yeah.
the ones that are so expensive are ones that come with ranks.
Yep.
And also special abilities. So when you're searching anywhere from 500 to 1500 gold, sometimes 3000 gold member, those are the ones that have ranks, abilities, usually give you a special bonus.
So yeah, let's skip 5 then. If everyone's down
If
with
we
that.
want to, we can also. I'm down for that. But if we want to, we can also get another swivel gun so we can have 2 on each side.
2 swivel guns. That would be 300
That way
gold.
each side can do. That way each side can do like
That's still not
Can
a
do
lot
a
by
decent amount.
themselves.
So then let's do 2 swivel guns. Then and 100 for a crew, and then a grape shot or
Sure.
the other one, chain shot. Casualties or speed? What do you guys think?
I say grape shot.
Okay, then we'll go 1 grape shot. So then we now no longer have a skeleton. We actually have more than a skeleton crew then.
How many crew members did we gain?
We'll have 20 crew
Not
members
including,
now.
not
her.
including that lady.
Okay, then
Including her,
5
we have 20, so 19 without her.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
Just because, like, if she's gonna leave our crew, I don't want to like add it to the sheet.
you never know. Once you're on a ship, you might become part of the crew.
Once you taste Blaw's cooking, you'll never look back.
Captain Urkel, don't you mean part of the ship, part of the crew, part of the
Exactly.
ship, part of the crew?
I do. And then if you don't,
So are we doing
you
2
become
swivel
part of
guns
the
on
lot.
each side?
Yeah,
Yep.
and then we'll have a sacred on each side and 2 swivel guns.
I don't understand why you guys want to split the effectiveness of that, but okay.
Well, I guess it depends how hard it is to maneuver. Because if you have it only on one side, you keep having to maneuver to get the right side facing them.
And swivel guns are pretty cheap. We can probably afford another one after we complete this.
Oh yeah, she gives us 500 more, and that's without extorting her.
Yeah, right?
We could. So then, yeah. Where did she say where we are headed, Matt?
Yes, the monsters cluster.
Monsters cluster. Okay. Ooh. And we're at the Isle of Drakes right now, so. Well, everyone, I think this will be the longest trip ever for any of us. This is even farther than Shipwreck Grove. Or Shipwreck Reef.
Well, I was a pirate
Wait.
before this. Long travels aren't really new.
Well,
Okay.
not all of us made this many sea trips in the ethereal sea. I was a new captain until my ship got blown up.
All right, so you all set as you make your preparations. Yeah, sorry, the Monstera cluster.
Yep.
That's what we're looking at. So, and now, she comes in, and as she boards your ship, seems like she has all the supplies, walks with a good confidence, everything you'd expect in an exemplary officer. She wears a mother of pearl necklace that kind of feel like to her denotes some type of importance. And she carries a wooden crate. And she walks up to you, Captain Harkle. She goes, "Hi, a gift."
Why, thank you. Open it.
See a cat. Meow.
Close it.
I noticed you didn't have one. I thought, what's a ship without a cat?
Do you really like
Isn't
this
it
cat?
normally parrots?
Oh, for the rat. See? Yeah, we'll try to keep it away from blood. As she probably looks over and sees a cat rolling inside Blot.
Oh my. That would not be good. So this is known as a ship cat.
Blot, you can't eat this cat.
And over in mid-game chat, I'm giving you a description and stat block for a ship cat.
Blot will use the bonus action to extend a pseudopod 10 feet over and pet the cat.
Goes, yes. Please. Just kind of eyes
Do you mean this
suspiciously.
cat can telepathically do a decent amount?
Indeed. What, you don't think we just keep you as pets, do you?
I mean, I don't know. I've never seen a cat be able to act like a camera before.
What's a camera?
Good point.
She says,
I don't really know.
says,
I just kind of a word I said.
These are special cats that we breed. And not like your breakfast. She looks at Blot. Yes, solving.
Ship cat.
I'm definitely gonna get the cat out of Blot.
No,
And
that's a
then just,
different one.
bang
Don't worry about
Blot
that
with,
one.
Like one of my swords still in the sheath.
Yeah, basically, there's a heavy chance you could lose your cat when you send them out on espionage.
Okay, gotcha. That's what. Okay, that's cool. Well, thank you. That's an extra gift.
Yep.
Hercule's gonna hear in his mind, we're still extorting her, right?
She brought us a cat.
It's just a cat.
But it's a telepathic cat, Galtic. Like you.
You can see Gotik
You're-
like shitting on the cat is literally just like holding it in the air and like playing with it and petting it and like completely fascinated by the cat.
Yeah, I gave you the complication table just so you're aware.
Cat's convincing the ship cat to move toward the ship. Cats and send images of flowers. Sends useless images. That's awesome.
For the most part, it will do. It's a high probability you'll get what you want.
That's pretty good.
It's a cute cat. His name is Tino now.
Perfect.
All right, everyone. Well, let's board the ship and head out. Make sail.
Sounds good to me.
Hi, Captain. Thumbs away.
All right, so cannot wait. I just know everyone with cats. Oh, cats!
Yeah.
Before we set sail, can I go up to this lady that we're doing our job for and ask her what she would give us if we could bring her friend back to life?
I don't know. I mean, can you?
You seemed really distraught by the idea that your friend was dead. We have a lot of people on our crew with vast abilities and magical things. There might be a way.
Well, I suppose we'll figure that out if we come to it. It's kind of just looking at you strangely.
I'm just saying, if there's if we could we would want something a little bit more. Do you have anything that you could offer?
Actually, you a little shrewdly. I do. If you could do this, I would offer enough to make it worth your while.
All right. Everyone's just gonna hear in their head, as soon as you find this girl, just pretend like you revived her.
All
But
right.
what happens if she says she never died?
Just play with it. We don't have to.
Okay.
We knock her out first. We knock her out first, and then we drag her back, unconscious.
I love
and say
how
we
heartless
revived her.
Goldthing is.
I'm a pirate. I do pirate things.
He literally is the one that's from the pirate place. So
Yeah.
it's like, why are you people doing all these nice things?
Well, I just love his like, huh? What would it be worth to you if she was already, if we could do it a lot? This woman's all in grief and trying to read
Yeah.
her name.
It's like, what? All right. You set sail. Essentially, Nadia here is, who she introduced herself, by the way, is moving her. She seems very expert, and her wayfinding, see that she keeps several objects in front of her and moves through them occasionally. She finds she has 3 letters that she keeps near her. That she,
What you looking at?
oh, these are letters from my friend, Bilene, and they help me in my wayfinding. Between this and them, I can sense where her last point was.
Really, quite an amazing thing you can do there.
Yes, plus there's clues here. You see this one, there's movements on the Kalinai Navy, and we can steer clear of them should we follow this. And here seems that she has discovered some pages from a journal by a Aloysius Dumas.
Who's that?
I don't know.
You don't know him either. Dang. What exactly did your friends set
What
out
do you
to
do?
before
Do you know? Do you know of him?
No, never heard the name.
All right. Oh, anyway, I actually, she sent back pages of the journals, and she kind of hits her pocket.
Do you mind if we, our captain gets a look through those so we can better prepare for what's gonna come?
Maybe in the ship back.
That doesn't help us prepare for the things that will come.
Well, for the things that come, I don't think there'll be any worries here. Anyway, then there's this one. It's very interested. She talks about the feather of the sea.
Feather of the sea.
Indeed.
Have you never heard of such a thing? What did she say about it?
If we see one, maybe I'll let you know. It's a little hard to describe.
Fair.
And as the days go by, she will hit Yugrotech as you see, you see her kind of staring off onto the sea itself, and she kind of throws something at you to get your attention.
Alright, I'll just like look over and just be like, hmm.
She goes, Billene mentioned a sea star, a feathery one. I had never heard of such a thing. I thought maybe. Do you see what I see? And you see, rippling through the waves, a feather star-like creature that undulates with the tide. This immense arm of the creature continues down into the dark depths, but you know it must be so big that your ship floating above it is akin to a fly hovering around a dragon.
Yeah, I definitely see it.
Okay, it was in her letters, and I thought maybe I just was imagining it.
Nah, that's definitely there.
Oh.
Captain!
What is it, Goltek?
Giant dragon sea star.
What? Are you drinking too
I
much
have
grog
no
again?
other way to put it.
She goes,
No other way to put it.
well, you can tell you see this too, and it just seems to be mostly floating there as she begins to steer the ship around it.
Have you heard of these creatures before besides what?
No, I'd never heard of them. Bellene just started to describe them. I thought she was honestly joking or making something up. I'd never seen such a beast.
Well, hopefully he doesn't notice us.
I hope so too.
It doesn't
It's
seem
massive.
very perceptive so far.
Alright.
Could be sleeping.
Sorry, let me rephrase that. It doesn't seem too interested.
Yeah. So she, with quite ease, you find her skill at wayfinding extremely good. She gets around this and she points you to the general direction. And she finally gets you to the general area indicated in the letter. I'm not going to be able to get the exact location. I'm no navigator.
Then what the hell is all that? You were doing pretty good.
That's
before this.
wayfinding. That's different.
Yeah.
To get
What did I know?
somewhere.
And I was a pirate.
Do you have a navigator?
No, I
Oh,
can
we
try.
did. He could have left.
I've taken up his spot since he left.
All right. Okay, then if you don't have navigation, then this will be straight up intelligence checks for you.
Yep. All right. Let's.
And you don't have
Yep.
navigator's tools or
There's
anything
that.
like that?
We have a multiversal orrery,
Yes, we do have +3 to that, and
and I can give you bardic inspiration.
I do have navigator's tools.
Okay, so then are you proficient in them?
Yes,
Okay, so then I'll let you do intelligence with proficiency.
plus or +3.
Yep.
All
And
right.
bardic inspiration.
And that's a D8.
D8, yeah.
That's a 21 on the die with my thing, so that's 21 plus 3, that's 24 plus 3, it's 27 plus a D8 will be another 7, so 35 or
Okay.
34.
Very good. All right. You're able
Wow.
to eliminate about a third of the space. So you still have a little bit more to kind of figure out a precise location. So I need another navigation check.
That one's lower. That one's 16.
16 will pass. You get out another piece, and now you just need some more time to get it precisely where this is going to be. Your third and final check.
Natural 20 for a total
Ooh.
30.
Nice.
Wow, who
Well,
knew
no.
our captain was so
we
good at navigating?
2 plus 6, so 28. Yep. I don't know. I feel a little lucky today.
Good job, Captain.
All right. As you begin approaching and finally figuring this out, she's taking your orders, and she takes an extension flag to put onto your own. And she's like, just let all ships know you're allies of the Cistern. And you begin to see an unfamiliar vessel.
Wait a second, hold on now. You can't just like touch our flag. What was that?
Just to let people know we're allied ships.
The unfamiliar vessel, what type of flag is it flying?
As you look, it's is merchant flag, and on its side is it's named the Fanged Stallion.
A merchant ship? What kind? Can we tell what kind of ship it is from looking at it?
From here, not so much. You just kind of see that it is a merchant vessel. Best you can tell.
Does it? Can I tell if it looks bigger or smaller than our boat by any chance?
It's bigger.
They're around the same. Bigger. Okay.
Captain, can we approach? Maybe they have her body. It was sent
Yes.
from a friend. Okay, thank you. As you approach the merchant vessel, the Fanged Stallion, you see figures moving across the deck to prepare for your arrival. As one figure steps up to the bow, Nadia gasps. "It's her!" She says through tears. "It's Billene!" She points to a merfolk with a bandana and a tricorn hat on their head.
See, look at that. We already brought them back to life.
What? Oh my goodness, she's alive!
Damn it. Everyone just hears in their head, well, there goes that. As Goltic just goes back to steering the ship.
Got it.
Look, it's not my fault you didn't want to inform them of that and or negotiate that into the price before we went on this voyage, but what am I to say?
Well, I felt like we could have milked more afterwards with the hostage situation.
Maybe you're the one with slime for brains.
Gonna stick with one of my swords, just like in its sheath still. I mean, I think I just said myself. Even though Blot never actually said any of that because Blot doesn't talk.
All right. As you approach the ships, kind of dock next to each other and twin up to allow access easily back and forth. She runs and gives Bellene a large hug. Oh, I'm so happy. And you hear Balinese like, oh my goodness. Please, the captain's giving me permission to welcome all of you, Balinese says, upon the Fang Stallion.
I don't trust this at all. I don't trust this one bit.
I have that same feeling, Ping Pong. For a rescue mission, this was very, very easy.
Yeah, I mean, we could allow her to leave and go on the other ship and take the final payment now. That would be one option.
Oh, I think we should probably accompany her. But just know that this could be a trap, everyone.
Blott's going to climb up onto the crow's nest if we haven't won.
Just go to your own crow's nest like, I'm out. Blood's just like...
I will accompany her, Blott.
Wait, are we on land or their ship?
Just
I'm
two
not-
ships.
Gotcha.
So your ship and their ship, and you're currently docked. And she's just welcoming you aboard. She goes, look, the captain extends his warmest regards, and I am so you brought my lover. What more could I ask for? Come, please.
Wait, how far apart are the ships from each other?
They're essentially right next to you, probably like 5 feet or so.
Blott's gonna jump over on the other side.
Are you trying to
Take the
not
cat
be
with you.
noticed?
No, I'm just jumping over.
Oh, okay, so
Engulf the cat and take it with you.
Don't mind that one. He does what it wants.
Oh, you're such an unusual crew. Please, we would all love to hear. These are merchants, and I would love to hear of your adventures thus far.
I want to be
Blott's
standing there
gonna
just really
find-
intimidating me.
The captain would love you to come to dinner as well. We always have it, and he saw my face when I spied Nausea on your deck, and he's so happy.
What does their ship look like? Is
Uh,
it better than our ship?
Yeah, it's
it does seem
close,
to
you
be
can
a
tell
little
it is,
bit
right?
better. Yeah, a little bit better equipped.
We still have those berries, right, guys? We could bring them a dish that we prepare.
Yeah, everyone's gonna hear in their mind. I say we invite them to our boat for dinner.
Well, I mean, I'm not the best talker. Bing bong.
Oh, well, we haven't had guests in so long. I certainly hope that
Captain,
you would consider coming aboard our ship and see our finest Drake-wing sails and multiversal orrery.
Oh, I mean, again, the captain's not quite there yet. She's kind of talking, and she says, certainly, I suppose. I mean, it's the captain's invitation. You are throwing this hospitality in his face. That's, I guess, how you want to behave. And as she kind of turns over to you. Why are you all being so rude? There's just, I mean, you act. Listen, I know we're pirates, but they're just merchants. Like, they're going to be a bit
You
suspicious of
said
us.
your friend was dead.
I thought she was.
Is that not a little weird to you that she's totally fine?
Weirdly miraculous.
That she's totally fine and hasn't contacted you to let you know that she's okay?
The woman who I shared my bed with for months is alive, and you want me to be suspicious of her?
Not of her, but of the people she's traveling with.
Blott's gonna make their way to the cook and give him a bunch of vines.
Very good.
But everybody, Blott did already make his way over to that ship. So check on him.
We don't even
We don't
know if
actually
that blood is
have a-
sentient or just does what it wants. We have no idea what's going through that thing's mind.
Exactly. We don't know if it's gonna go eat people that are okay, and yeah, so we should probably go over there.
Oh yeah, they could start disappearing one by one.
All right. If you go over to the galley, then, Blot, you see that there's an iron stove that commands the far side of the room. Has heat. There's herbs of all sorts that hang from the ceiling rafters, alongside heavy pots and pans in the corners, sacks of flowers, barrels of salted fish, other foodstuffs. The scents of hot metal and baking fill the space, and you see a gentleman looking directly at you as you enter. Goes, who's a human? Goes, greetings, friend. I judge from what you're carrying. Oh, and the marvelous sense within your form. You might be a person of culinary arts.
Blot will effectively give him a nod.
I am Chef Jerobi. Thank you so much for coming here.
Blot will give a curtsy.
You see him, he's dressed in loose-fitting black clothing. Sort textured hair peeks out from his bandana. A dark brown skin contrasts with his salt and pepper hair. And this bright turmeric and ground ginger that sometimes dusts his hands. Kind of going through. Goes, oh, please. Let me tell you, what is your name, my friend?
Blot will take a little bit of the salt that they definitely didn't take from the ship for jumping over. And, right, Blot.
Oh, excellent. Oh, you do not worry. Listen, if you are a fellow cook, feel free to help me or do whatever you wish to do. If you wish to make some food, I'll let you in a
Shake hand,
secret, because a secret only kept between chefs. Yes? Do you promise?
Blot pulls out a key, gestures that they're locking, quote unquote, their mouth, and they're swallowing it.
Oh, yes. Goes, first of all, they don't even know I have this. And he takes out this pot stirrer. Goes, this changes temperature to always be correct. Goes, and over here, put you over to his pantry. I had this enchanted years ago. It is my magical pantry. I call it everyone else's pantry. Every time you open it up, it goes to another well-stocked pantry randomly in the entire ether sea in the worlds. So you can get spices all the time.
Blot would like to try that. Also, out of character, where do I forfeit all of my material possessions to the chef?
You try it. You open it up and you quickly grab some red peppers. He goes, those are red hot dragon peppers. I've had those a few times. Is what I call them. I've never seen them in this reality, but whatever reality they're from, they are so good in the chili.
Blot's gonna take some of the salt and use it the right friend, and then point at the chili peppers.
Yes, absolutely.
And Blot will do what they can to help the chef cook. because they're a
Perfect.
friend.
Very good. I hear you. We will have all of you for dinner. Fantastic.
Bot's gonna pull out a book and they're gonna point at a recipe book and they're gonna look at him like that.
That's fair enough. Let's get to work, my friend. What's the rest of you want to do?
I want to help him cook. That's all.
Okay, yep, you're cooking. You're down there.
Well, let's go meet the
What
captain.
can I forfeit all of my material possessions to this man?
I kind of wanted to stay on the ship and then use my echo to get around on their ship unnoticed.
Well, can't that only be 30 feet away from you?
Yeah, it can only be 30 feet.
Can I switch with it to like then get on their ship and then not like somewhere not noticed? And then
I mean-
that way I don't have to like their ship really obviously.
I would say at this point they're really looking for your crew to come over. It's up to you. I'd say anything at this point you might. I mean, if you'd like to, you probably could do that. What do you want to do?
I'm not even gonna do anything that drastic. I just like Gotik's a very skeptical person, so like as a character he would not be willing to like accept any kind of like open like.
Oh, sure, okay. So I would say yeah, if you want to move around the ship a little bit.
And like yeah, my whole thing just gonna be like moving around the ship, just kind of in case something goes wrong. If nothing goes wrong, he's not gonna just like start killing people, cause like he's just gonna like not sit at dinner in case something goes wrong there, and then like be monitoring it from somewhere else if possible.
All right. And then to those of you who was right, as Beline says, I will introduce you to the captain then. That is, come quickly. His Captain Windhowler. I am so privileged he rescued us. And I'm so sorry all the others were destroyed and we were attacked. I'm not sure what happened. I believe I may have been the only survivor.
Where were you attacked at? Do you remember?
Oh, it was around here.
Do you
Don't
remember
remember.
who attacked you?
No, it was so fast. And I believe I must have been within the first hit and thrown into the Z.
Well, lucky you survived.
Indeed.
Let's meet the person that helped you.
Yes. And she introduces you, and you see a tiefling wearing a tricorn hat and a large blue jacket with gold trim, golden buttons, who has antilopian horns that curl in a neat spiral around his ears, while his dark brown hair kisses the top of his shoulders. His skin is a soft fuchsia color, and his forked tail pokes out from a slit in his jacket. Welcome! Thank you, Belne. You've been a great guest. Welcome. I am so glad to see family. We didn't know when we were going to be able to make port again.
Yes, I'm glad I could help bring these two back together. It is a grace that you were able to find her and help her and rescue her.
Yes. Yeah, no. She told me of her long lover, and I was sought to introduce them, and well, not introduce, but keep them together once more. And you evaded. That's why I hope you do take my invitation for dinner.
Tell me, where did you find her?
She was set adrift, maybe a mile from here.
Was she sick?
No.
No, that's... Oh, well, I guess that's probably her mermaid blood.
Yeah. I was like, what are you doing?
Forgot. Nope. They don't have to worry about that.
No. And She was heavily injured, and we took her up and gave her succor. And she's tried to pay us back what she could. She is a good helper. Goes and he yells, goes, Zerobe, make sure you make enough for everyone. Of course, Captain.
What are we eating tonight?
Oh, you can ask Zerobe if you want. He always gets his cooking's a bit random occasionally. But I'm sure it would be absolutely mystifying.
Well, it's been days since I've had a mystifying meal. So, yes.
You're in for a treat, I assure you.
Well, let's go drink. I think we owe a cheers to reuniting these lovers.
Indeed.
Is Blot making a berry pie by chance?
Goes, I have a few things to take care of, unfortunately. If you need anything, Gemma! And this gnome comes up with brown skin and hay-colored hair that's held in a low ponytail by a leather string, black pants and suspenders, and show off her muscles, while her navy shirt is unbuttoned halfway to reveal a black and white striped tank top. You look and her boots have knife sheaths and her hands are adorned with fingerless leather demi-gloves. As she goes, clean that up! And yelling at everybody, kind of kicking them, and Windhowler shakes his head. Gamma, if they need anything, you take care of it. I will have other preparations. After we see Naja off, we will get going ourselves. Can redo our course, yes, now that we no longer have to take her back, I assume. Please. Anything before dinner?
Urkel's gonna talk to this Gemma. And so what do you transfer? What do you sell?
Generally, well, generally silk. When we can find it, either a silk if we can.
Where do you find this ethereal silk gag?
There's a few islands. Supposedly they manufacture it there. We buy it, sell it for more, come back. It's all, quite just, the islands with silk spiders that they make the silk from.
When you all found Belene's body, did you find the wreckage of her ship?
Right. No. There was a bit of shrapnel here and there, but nothing. No, we didn't find any wreckage. Just her.
Just her, not even other dead bodies in the water?
No. She said she was thrown off early, so maybe the battle went elsewhere.
Maybe. She...
That sounds pretty sus. But I'm not here.
How long have you been traveling with your captain for?
Oh, I've been traveling with the captain for 5 years.
It's a bit of time. I'm guessing they treat you right.
Shit. I mean, he does.
Good. Seems like a nice ship to work.
Yes, it is. It's a pleasure to be the first mate here. Anything you need?
Whiskey.
Whiskey. We have grog. I'll give you grog.
Thank
A
you.
little bit. She gives a kind of a rations full, a little bit, in a tin cup.
Drinks it. And then goes and finds, I guess, did Bing Bong come with him? Circle just wandering by himself.
Yeah, Big Mac.
Well, I'm gonna have to leave at 9 out of character, so maybe Big Bong stays on the ship to guard it and just keep working on it.
Okay.
All right.
Then
If Bing Bong can't go, then Goltik would have went just because he wouldn't have let the captain go alone.
Oh, okay. Well, go Chick. If you were exploring, were you exploring the ship during some of this then?
Yeah.
Okay. You do. There are several areas of the ship, depending on how deep you want to explore in this moment. So I'll tell you, there's the main deck. There's the captain's quarters. That would be a little sus. A captain's. There's storage. A lower deck, the galley, cruise deck, officer's deck. There's bunks, and there's a brig, and the magazine.
Can I? Is the storage and the brig near each other by any chance?
So let me look. So storage is on the lower deck, and the brig is on lower deck 3. So it's two separate. It's separate decks that you have to go down all the way to fully find.
Probably
I'd like
because
to-
if you want to lock up people, you don't want them right next to supplies.
Yeah. I'm gonna go check out the brig.
Okay. As you move your way down, as you'd expect, it's dark and damp. From what you can tell, there's not much except barrels and sacks. But as you just look a little bit past it, from the main mast step, you see it's quite a different story, and they've been hidden to some degree. You see a double row of metal cages that fill the space between the masts. Each cell is a 5-foot square and is separated from the other cells by bars. There's a dirty bucket and a blanket. You see that
And
there
any
are
of
currently 2 prisoners. You see a tiefling and a human.
I'm gonna have the before they see me, I'm gonna have the tiefling here in his head. What did you do to get in here?
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Cool. 16.
16. Okay, let's see. Very good. We were captured from this vicious place, this vicious ship.
Captured
Are you-
from.
Are you as vicious as them, or are you different?
As the people here.
Yes. Are you friends of the Nth?
I don't think so. I don't really like these guys. Why would it happen to you? Exactly.
Exactly? Exactly, I was, simply here. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry, trying to get this.
No problem.
I was hired by the Russian investigator to spy on the ship. Everything was going fairly well until we met with that cistern vessel. I learned we attacked the vessel. And our captain apparently was on it.
So you killed your own captain?
No. We helped her fake her death. That was what we were supposed to do.
Well,
And then
if you guys need help out of here,
when she came on board, she recognized me. We were both privateers, and then she had me. She had suspicions of me, and that is why I tried to send that letter to the Sistren to kind of let them know about Belanet.
so yeah, you want to get out of here? We could always use a few more crew members.
If we can hurry. Yes,
Cool.
there's keys over there.
What about that other guy? Do you know who he is?
Other one kind of grunts. Indeed.
The other guy doesn't get to hear that.
Oh, okay. Yes, that's Acorn.
All right, then I'll talk to him. What's up with you? It's like, go and get the keys.
To Acorn?
Yeah.
It says I was assisting Terrell there. For all the good it did me.
All right. Would you be willing to join our crew? We could all. You look capable. I like your name.
If I can get out of here, I'll serve you, yeah.
All
As long as
right.
you
Can I
pay.
do an insight check on these? Okay, do an insight check on these guys to see, like how honest they're being.
Yeah. Do an
Only an
insight
8.
check. An 8. Yeah, you're not sure.
All right. As long as you guys can be sneaky about it, I'm gonna unlock their cages.
Okay, so. Okay, where do you want this to go?
Can I help? Just follow me. Can I try to lead them out?
You can try. I mean, it's a fully staffed ship. How do you want to do this? You're in the bottom deck.
Is there any like any clothing anywhere?
Clothing.
Like anything I could use, just anything I could use to like change what they're in.
There are
Make
some
them look
changes
like they're possibly part of the-
There's some change of clothes, though. Just kind of the crew here, yeah. At least to get off what they're wearing now, they can change a little bit.
Like, can I get them to try to possibly pass off as a crew member?
So there's not really there's not a uniform here. Everyone's wearing their own types of styles, basically. So you could get them into kind of plains clothes. So there's just not something that people are going to go, oh, a crew member, but it's definitely not what they were wearing. So they're not as recognizable as the prisoners they were.
Cool. And then if I can get them to wear hats or something and like keep their heads down a bit more, even if they're pretending like they're like part of my crew, just like coming with me.
Okay.
I'm gonna even tell them to do that. Just pretend like they're part of my crew coming with me.
Okay. Yes. I'll have you make a deception check then.
Awesome. Is there any inspirations?
Let me check.
Just roll on that 20. How hard could it be?
It looks like there is one from Aztec Sorrow.
All right, then I'm taking it to roll with advantage. Nat 20.
Oh, nice.
26.
Well. Look who rolled a nat 20 when I suggested it.
Yeah, it was because of blood, actually. I wouldn't have done it without it.
All right. In that case, you make your excuses and get them through the ship. There's not a lot of questions. And they now are safely aboard the Grafted Kraken.
All right. We trust Xander Gelder at this point, so I'm gonna make sure he hears in his mind, like, keep a watch over these two, make sure they don't do anything like crazy or stupid.
Yes, sir.
Along with a few other crew members that we trust. And then I'll go try to find Captain Hercule after realizing that Bing Bong's on the ship, just like repairing it.
All right. You got it. All right, then anything else before they have you to dinner on the ship?
I'll pet the cat.
No.
Gartik, when you go back on the ship, do you communicate to Hercule?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell the captain that we have two in his head that we have two more crew members waiting on board from their galley.
Oh, Mr. GM. I hope you don't mind, but I rolled a wisdom check with proficiency for determining how well the food was cooked. If you don't mind, the result was 25.
Amazing. Perfect. Then I go tick.
You stole their prisoners?
I didn't steal them. I freed them.
You freed their
See
prisoners.
it so negatively.
Well, Well, I mean, they obviously don't know, right? I mean, you didn't ask, so they would consider it stealing because they're their prisoners, not our. But
I'm then gonna also inform
What?
the captain of what they told me.
probably should have led with that. So
The
you mean-
reaction was funnier.
So she's a traitor?
She's either a traitor or she's trying to get something out of these people, or she's trying to fake her death to
And-
like
Oh,
change her name.
but she joined the crew, and she left her own crew and then turned him in when she saw him. But this is weird. Is maybe she's charmed? She does seem very intrigued by this captain. Maybe he's manipulating her.
Should we knock her out? And we could just kidnap her too and ask.
Well, we have to eat this dinner now. We all agreed to it, so. And
So we should have hosted the dinner. We could have got a lot more questions in.
well,
Where's
Galtic.
your ball of
Yeah, I don't know where Blot rolled off to. I've been looking for him and I haven't seen him. But
At least,
let's just
at least we know he wasn't in the brig.
if he tried, this captain tried to take down a ship already. What's him to stop from trying to take ours and conquer us?
Exactly the problem. That's why I want to get ahead of this. We could tell. We could always tell a few of our crew members to move the real quick, Matt. Our ships are right next to each other, right?
Yep.
Yes.
We could tell one of our crew members to move our cannons all to one side, and just
Yeah.
get ready to blow them up on my on my cube, because I can communicate with them without anyone knowing.
I don't know if that's gonna do much compared to their ship if they get to shoot at ours.
Facts.
We
We
could
could disable them.
sabotage.
We could, yeah,
Well,
we could
go-
sabotage their ship.
How do you feel, Galtic, if you were to skip dinner?
Oh, I'd love to skip dinner.
I mean, I don't want you not by my side, but you think you could? I mean, they have to have a powder room, right?
Do they have a powder room? Would I know that at this point?
I mean, yeah, I mean, there's a place to go to the bathroom.
Well, I was thinking powder room, like keg room for the gunpowder.
Oh, that type of thing. Sorry, that would be the magazine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? We could blow it up from the inside,
Cool.
Galtic.
Yeah, I'm down.
I mean, if they are like, you go figure something out. I'll try to keep this captain distracted.
All right, I got it. I'm gonna inform. Should we inform our crew of the plan too, so we're ready to leave at a moment's notice?
If you can, yeah.
I can relay that to everyone.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, through your stuff, you're able to do that. All right. So the idea is you're going to try to sabotage into the magazine while
Yeah.
Blot and the captain are at dinner.
Yep.
Yep.
Sounds good. And I think with that, let's go ahead and take our 15-minute break. And I know.
Awesome.
Oh, she already took off? Okay.
Yeah, stuff left.
Okay. I was going to say goodbye to her. All right. All right. I went back in that time then. Alrighty. Sorry about that, everybody. A little hold up.
Hello. I have a cat on me.
Okay. All right. So I think we're headed to dinner.
Yep.
Okay. Very cool. And let's see. Gotik is on the ship, and Blot's at dinner.
Yeah, I made the dinner, so I'll probably be helping, or eating, or partaking, or serving, one or the other.
If we see Blot before the dinner, I'm gonna make sure he knows that he has to watch out for the captain. I don't even know if he understands, but I'm gonna tell him.
Okay.
And also, I'll make sure that Captain Hergo gets one of the dragon peppers.
All right. So go around. There's a fresh fruits, hard cheese, and crusty bread. And there's makeshift tables set up on the deck for the special occasion, as well as some special fish that was been made between both Blot and Jerub. And they all go, please take yourself. We are so glad to have you and to take this off to you and your crew. Is any crew members you want to hear? They was all invited. It's up to you. Is there any conversations you want to have?
Is the captain here?
Yes.
There's lots of conversations Kirkle wants to have, but does he dare?
Because Captain Windhowler is here, as is the first mate, and Bellinet.
So, Bellinet, what is your plan once we return? Do you plan to go back to the Sistine?
Of course. The cistern is where my heart is. She grabs Najia's hand. As well as all my sisters.
So will you set sail again once you get back on Nadia's ship?
Well, maybe for some time, but as Naja knows, we can't always be on the same ship. We have our duties to the cistern, and they all call us different places. And so I'm looking forward to a bit of time with her, and then we will see what we must do, right? Of course, but I will not, as Naja says, I will not let you out of my sight for long. Because what about all of you? Do you have jobs that or prospects after this?
Oh, travel the seas a little more, see what's out there, make a name for ourselves.
Oh, very good. Yes, excellent.
So, Bellinet, did you send help for Nausea to come find you?
Sorry, what did you say? I missed it.
Did you send help for Nausea to come find you?
Did I? No. I was so surprised to see her. Tell me, actually, Naja, how did you come to this place? I guess I just assumed you were sailing. Did you did some word reach you somehow? Naja, no. I mean, yes, I had, of course, this pours out the letter, and Bene looks at it very carefully. I see. Hands it over to the captain. He looks at it. Well, it seems someone cares and gave good information.
You didn't send this either, Captain.
Unfortunately, no. I wish I could claim it.
Did someone of your crew? What about your
Maybe.
first mate?
I certainly did not. I don't know. I certainly did not send that. Though I'm sure we'll find who did to reward them.
Insight check.
Yeah, roll your insight.
You guys would know that one of the people I freed wrote it, right?
Oh yeah. Hergel's playing a long con game here. Blot doesn't know.
Net 20!
I don't know if we actually saw Blot ever because he was down in the stairs cooking all the time.
For 26.
All right. Can see they are being evasive. The way she answered was almost as if, yeah, definitely in the way that she would be in trouble, almost like maybe killed if she had wrote it. But you believe her that she hasn't written it?
Alright, continue on.
I guess I would like to roll an insight on the captain because I'm looking more forward to see if he's getting angry.
Okay. Go for it.
16.
Not so much. Doesn't seem to be angry, as he's just kind of the same thing, a little worried when that was brought up. And just the topic was troublesome.
Herkel's gonna continue to press. Do you see what's written in the letter if you look hard enough?
Huh.
Captain, you're pretty wise.
I mean, quite an obvious message.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I was curious. I wonder if it was my crew. Maybe it was someone who spied us from a deck. I would think.
Is there anybody else on the ship? Besides you and your crew and her?
I mean, just us.
No prisoners kept aboard.
Do you
Do I what?
have prisoners?
One, actually, but I mean, he's not much of a prisoner now.
No, we don't keep prisoners in our trade. It's only for the unruly shipmate, and there are two currently that are caught sleeping on guard duty. We thought we'd give them the rest that they felt they needed, and maybe they'll think about it twice.
That makes sense. So, after this dinner, I'm guessing it's okay that we take Belian and Naja back, right?
If that's what you want, and yeah.
Perfect.
I mean, if that's Ooh, and the dinner kind of moves and go, maybe let's have a drink and games, huh? And there's a game of liar's dice that everyone is brought out.
Sure, let's play a game.
And you see that Belene and Naja sit very close together during the drinks. And you do hear the game of dice goes forth. And there's drinks and stories that they attempt to share. Let me get down here. Becomes more of a feel a little bit more piratey in that moment. Oh, plot went boom. So with you and the captain, I think, play a bit here. I'm trying to guess here. So, he says, how about 5 gold?
How about we start off with 1 gold?
Oh. Fine, I suppose.
I don't know. I've never much gambled in my life. So.
All right. So you are given 5 6-sided dice. It goes, roll those in front of you and keep them hidden. So you could go ahead and do that.
Okay.
Blot, are you going to be playing too?
Sure, why not?
All right, so you would roll 5 dice in front of you. Then the way this would work is Hercule. You would start with a bid. So you want to declare a face value, which is the number showing on rolled die, and a number of dice. And that number of dice represents the minimum number of dice showing the bid face value among all your dice. Thus 4 3s claims at least 4 dice are showing 3 exists among all the dice that you would have.
Okay.
And then bidding will continue clockwise until someone, with each player either increasing the current bid or calling the player of the previous bid a liar.
Okay. So then I'm going to go 3. I'm going to put a 3 out and put 3 dice. Correct? That would be like
Mhm.
that? Yep.
And then you'd increase the bid.
And then I'll increase the bid. 1 gold.
I'm assuming that I'm gonna be kicked out of the game really quickly because it'll be like, so what did you get, Blatt?
So the way you would make a bid is if you can either call them a liar, or you can raise the bid. but in order to raise the bid, the minimum you can now say is 3 dice. And you can't decrease the value of it unless you are increasing the number of dice.
Okay, I got you now. So like he can put 2 as a 2, but it has to be 4 dice, or it could be 4 3s or 4.
Right, it has to have 3. It has to bid 3 dice at least.
Yep. What you gonna do, Blot?
Oh. Well, like I said, I'm probably gonna be kicked out when you realize it's like instead of saying actual words, so no one can understand.
Oh, it was, I guess it's just you and me.
I guess so, Captain.
It's another gold. 3 to us. Yep. 3 fours.
Liar.
Look at you, already making money. Well, and a few more rounds continue here of it, and eventually goes. Just to show you some more, maybe if we get to play again sometime.
Yeah, maybe.
And cheers. Then the fine grog. I need a toast to our honored guests.
Well, Blot, this has been a interesting trip of rescue. Don't you say?
All right. Okay. So he raises his cup high, goes to reunited love and smooth winds.
To reunited love.
He drinks his grog, puts it down. All right. And grog, how do you drink your grog? I mean, Blot, how do you drink your grog?
You know how when football players get Gatorade and they just like open it, dump it over their head?
It just seeps in.
Yes.
And then, Nacha goes, oh, we have to leave now, I suppose. Belen, why don't you come with me and spend the night, on the grafted kraken, then we can leave in the morning, huh? And you see Belenet kind of very slyly, kind of goes, oh, my Naja, I do want to spend the night with you. But, you see, the captain has let me have his quarters. Soft mattresses, hard headboards. You know, sick. One more night, right, Captain? Will not stop, young love. And Naja Blah says, I guess I could spend that. Yeah. And she begins going. I just want to do anything. She's going to go with Benet.
I would like to follow them both out.
Okay.
I'll leave
Look-
with the captain.
Well, you're on the deck. So you're on the open deck, so they begin making their way to the captain quarters.
and I'm guessing the captain quarters is below deck, or is it up top?
Up top.
I am going to get really close to them and be like, I really think you should both take my quarters for tonight. What could be better than accepting the love of two young ones brought back together on a rescue mission? And I know this captain might have silk and all, but you've not seen what Bing Bong's designed for me in my room.
Then I'm not even packed.
Oh, don't worry, Blot will get your things.
I think. And she grabs Naja's hand. She's Naja. I'm sure that ship, if you can call it that, is beautiful, but believe me, I've had dreams of what to do in that room. I need you to make a persuasion check here, Hercule.
Yep. Inspiration, I have my advantage, so I'm going to use it. That's a natural 20.
Four?
Straight. Natural 20. I have no persuasion.
Unfortunately, that's not going to be high enough.
Okay, well then, Hercule's going to revert to his next move.
It was a DC 25, unfortunately.
That's all I got. So I'm going to pick both of them up and carry them back. Because I am a hippo, I have the large strength.
Oh my! And at this, the entire crew, of your ship puts hands on their scimitars. Because I guess I don't know if this is the sum or the hippo has other ideas, but I guess I'll just say goodbye to all of you in the morning.
He's just gonna walk over. Not gonna stop.
Okay.
Nope.
Then kind of embarrassed and make an insight check.
That is a 13.
I'd say you can tell Elena is very perturbed.
Well, I'm sure.
All right. Then you are back on your ship. What would you like to do?
Should Blot follow me or Blot stay?
Is there a open window or port or gun deck on the ship? Our ship?
I mean, you can go across the deck, but if you wanted to, what do you want to do? I'm just gonna.
I want to jump through an opening just because I can.
Okay, yeah, you can get into a gun port. Boom.
Just shows up by one of the crewmen,
Perfect.
at them, and goes away without elaborating.
Hercule's going to take both of them straight to his quarters, and as he does, he's going to be like, Bing Bong, bring our new friends. Representing Bing Bong to grab
Oh yeah.
prisoners.
And they
as
come.
he yep.
Oh my! Is it the two who fell asleep? Garduti, have you fallen in with kidnappers? No, I don't know what they're doing.
And then he pulls out the letter again and goes, now we know I've heard you're the one that sent this to Nausea.
I certainly did. Belne, she's a spy. She ordered us to sink your cistern ship. Naja, she is the captain of the Fanged Stallion. in Billionaires. I'm afraid this is true. My dear Naja. What? I, the others, we let them on an island. They're alive, mostly. I serve the Nth. And I once dreamed of having you a part of it when we fell in love. But it became quickly clear that the cistern was way too important to you. So I thought I would have to be dead to you. And what better way to do that than to make you believe I am dead? But you have found me. And I was hoping that one night in my quarters I could try to convince you one last time. But apparently your employees have other ideas. You lied to me! Ah, yes. It's not the way I wanted to break it to you. But in a much sweeter embrace.
Not the way I like to break it to you either, but you like blowing up ships and sinking ships. Well, I hope you enjoyed being on your ship. And he
Good
just
time.
smiles.
Yeah, hopefully on cue I can explode the ship from what I've done.
All right, because you were doing that. So
Yes, let's get
let's
to Baltic.
let's do it. Yeah. Let's see how that went. Because Hope Herkel's going to say that, and it might be nothing.
Yep.
So during dinner, you were trying to find the magazine.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that is in the same area as the brig. So you were able to make it to the lower. Give a stealth check because there are other crew around for you to get all the way down and be to the magazine without detection.
Cool. I do have advantage because it says I have advantage because of my carapace's ability to change color.
Okay.
Uh, 14.
Okay. 14.
Literally rolled off a nat 20 to a 2.
Oh man. Two deckhands, sailors. Oh, hey, what are you doing down here?
Oh, just taking a look around.
Oh,
I need a break from the party. Not much of a socialite.
yeah, we usually. You know what? They're gonna be doing games soon, so take you on up. See if you can win some money off us. Let's go.
No problem. As they lead me up, can I manifest my echo behind me somewhere, and then as soon as we're far away, switch like 30 feet away, switch with it?
Okay, yeah. So they think you're coming up. You don't have long because it's not a long time up these steps.
Okay.
But I would say this is going to give you, let's call it 6 rounds.
Cool.
And because they're going to get to the top and go, yay, now what? And start running down. So you are at the deck. One round is just going to be to get to the magazine door. And it is locked.
All right.
What do you want to
Can
do?
I break it open?
How?
At this point, can I just like shoot like the lock? Like, is it something I could shoot off?
It is seems to be more of like a internal lock here,
Okay, dang.
so it's not like a padlock.
Then I'll try to pick the lock.
Okay, you have thieves' tools.
I do. I just don't have proficiency in it. I don't think.
Okay.
Oh no, I do have proficiency in it. I do.
Oh, you do. Okay, then make your sleight of hand check.
Do I add proficiency to it, even if I'm not proficient in sleight of hand?
I think you get to do advantage for having
Okay.
thieves' tools.
$13.
Okay. 13. You. And opens.
Cool. What do I see?
In here is black powder, cannonballs, and other items of maritime warfare.
Can I set it all into one big pile to explode? In the far back of the room?
I mean, it is a small closet, so I mean, it's just a
Okay,
small
cool.
room, and it's all stacked up in there. So
Then hopefully on cue with what the captain said, I'm gonna leave my echo down there, run 30 feet away from it, and use my ability to use my action through it to have it explode everything and keep running.
amazing. Okay, let's see what goes
And
on.
try to get to my ship.
So let me grab this here because there's rules on explosion. I need to grab real quick.
Yes,
My
there
computer is
are.
being a punk to me. I can't find the file. So V download. I love it. These are one of those adventures when I was reading. I said, they're not going to do what this adventure thinks they're going to do.
Yo.
Not my pirates. I was like, especially, I mean, actually, all four of you, I'm like, be smart. Heck no. They're not going to do anything conventional at all.
Conventional, what's that? Not from anything we've done so far.
Yeah, no. So I actually like this better than the other Fable so far. Is it's actually written for a lot more craziness. Which I like. Okay. Why is it not doing? Oh, because no, I did the right one. Oops, what happened? That's weird. Okay. To restart. Not the computer, just this one program. PDF readers being a butt munch. Alright. Oh.
So there's an explosion DC depending on the size of the ship. Because normally each time a firefight happens, and once the fire hits the powder room, the powder storage, then the DC.
Yeah. Alright, now I'm getting I see what I was doing now. I was just my brain wasn't working. Okay. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that. I was like searching the same adventure for it, like what the heck? Explosion. Here it is. Okay.
Should be able to destroy it.
All right. So explodes. Okay, absolutely. So perfect. The ship goes boom. So there is a massive explosion. As you say this, and fire roils up like an inferno next to your ship. The shock of it rocks the grafted kraken. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, Blot and Hercule.
Oh boy.
That is a 10.
What about me?
I'm getting to you.
Are you dead?
Cool. I feel like I'm screwed.
Wait, we'll find your body. Don't worry, I'll take.
No! It was the same thing that happened. It was an ad 20 and then it rolled to a 2.
All right.
I had a 10.
Got 10. What did you get, Hercule?
10.
Okay. Awesome. Then you were each knocked prone all of a sudden. And she goes, what the? Draws her sword. You each take 7 bludgeoning damage. That's 4d6. I rolled a 1, 4, 1, 1.
Ouch.
In the meantime, 6 fires are immediately lit on your ship as flaming bits, and your ship is on fire now.
We currently have 23 crew members, so we beat the skeleton crew.
And go tick. It is time for your damage. This
I'm
is
guessing it's straight, no
15d6.
It was nice knowing you.
Oh, wow.
That is 58 fire damage.
I'm not dead, but I'm down.
Okay. And the ship is burning. You're unconscious. Yeah, there's no save for being on an exploding ship. You explode. All right. With that, let's see. Okay. The firefight, therefore, is done, and now we need to see if your ship explodes. So you have 6 fires. And basically, it's a D20 plus 6. And your ship is what, small? What's the size of your ship?
We have a small ship.
Okay. So you're going to go ahead and roll a D20 plus 6. If you get 14 or above, your ship explodes.
It was nice knowing all of you.
That's a 4.
Boom!
The one time to roll low. Yes, it is really good.
All right. And yeah, 4 plus 6 is 10. Your ship is good.
Oh, thank God, by 2. By 4. Yeah.
Should I make saving throws?
We'll get to that, yeah. So I think right now, I'm going to roll for... I'm going to say that she needs to make a wisdom save to not just be in shock. of what the hell just happened. And she gets a natural 20 to save from a shock.
Makes sense.
Okay. Okay. Now let's go back to this other thing. Let me set this up. Okay. So. Okay, let me find. I know they mention her stat block. Sorry, I wasn't quite there.
I don't think any of us knew where we were going to take this.
Alright. Okay, I think maybe is she down the NPC section? Let's see. Okay, let's see.
The answer might still be I'm screwed, but as I was 60 feet away from the explosion, did I still have no way to save?
Correct. If you're on the ship, you take the damage.
Yep.
Okay, wow. Okay, cool. No problem.
Yeah, no, it's
Sorry.
the way this is written. This is very very seafaring. Like you don't blow up ships lightly. Like you have to understand, there was a slight chance, well, a pretty heavy chance actually, more than 50%. Yeah, that yours have been blown up, and when that happens, all NPCs die.
Yep.
You would have lost everything.
All unranked crew are on the ship are instantly incinerated. All supplies are destroyed. All prize money is scattered into the aether, and any players take 15d6 fire damage. Additionally, any ships take 2d4 fires. Yeah.
Well, right now it was worth it because only I'm dying.
We have Blot. He can get to you, hopefully. Reel your body in and smack you a couple times, heal you.
Okay. Like now I'm searching this woman's name to see if I can find where they mention her stat block. Found it. There we go. Okay.
Oh, she angry. We just blew up her ship. Her second ship.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna make this encounter. This would be in the captain's quarters of Hercule. And let's get this moving. And that'll depend if you can rescue your friend from the burning ship. So that's when we will start doing the death saves. That's what I wanted to make sure. Okay, so let me get to pirates. Create encounter.
Anyone willing to deposit inspirations?
Yeah, Naja is not involved in this. She's just too much in shock to participate. Like she's just like, woman, I'm sleeping with these people. Like just too much information for her to process, and just kind of sits back and lets whatever plays out. Just grief, shock, grief again, betrayal, all that good stuff. So everyone may now roll initiative. Thank you for being patient.
Also, Matt, I added the 2 guys I saved from prison to our crew count. Is that cool? Like,
yes.
Is that cool?
For now.
I don't have either of the girls. I just have those 2 guys.
I have to make a captain's quarters because that wasn't anywhere in the deck.
Nope, it was not in the adventure. Guess what? You get to make a captain's quarters.
Also, Ruby stole my glasses.
So you're like, this was not in the encounter list, Matthew.
Yeah,
Welcome to Mondays.
I love it. This is awesome. All
Look,
right,
look.
so we're gonna go through the mine till that gets up, and excuse me.
Hey, at least we know next time if we explode and all die, we should be playing red chromatic dragonborns.
All right, all right. So she is armed with a shield and spear. And Blot, it is your turn.
I picked up the perfect feat for this, and it just registered to me how often we've been knocked prone on ships. So, an athlete, I spend only 5 movement to stand back up.
Nice. You're all right, though. Chromatic Dragonborns would excel at just blowing up other ships and taking the risk.
It'd be like, hey, go in there, activate your action, or just be immune to fire damage. Take it out. Alright, so with a passive of 16 insight, does it look like she's wanting to throw hands with the captain?
Yeah, she is enraged and has murderous intent at Hercule.
Is Hercule right next to her?
Yes.
Can I flank?
Yeah, you can go ahead and move to flank.
Alright, let's go! I'll try my best. Maybe that's in shock. I'll make these non-lethal.
Okay.
Alright. That was not with advantage, but, does 24 hit?
That hits.
Alright. This is not letting me roll with advantage. Angry. Well, at least that roll was a nat 1, so, you know. Alright, dice, come on. You know what? Heck. The heck with this. I'm getting my real dice.
All right.
Watch me roll considerably worse now. And I have the die of matrimony because it's only appropriate. We're fighting a lover. What is that? 18.
18 damage.
No, 18 to hit with my... I figure I'd roll all 4 of them first, you know?
Okay, hits.
Wow.
Well, actually, I'm sorry. No. She's going to go ahead and raise her shield and knock it out of the way. So she was going to raise her AC for that one.
Alright. Well, I mean, I'm fine with that. I rolled a 3 on the other die, by the way. There's no in-between with my luck right now. Alright. Wow, that was awful. 15.
Miss.
Okay, that one's going to hit, because that's like 26.
Nice. That will hit.
Alright. So, hold on 1 second. That was 1 key, so I'm gonna spend, so I'm gonna be mean and spend 2 more key to make those stunning strikes.
Okay. So first stunning strike.
Yeah,
is...
DC should be 14.
Oh, 10!
Yes! Wait, would that mean she couldn't have raised her shield if she was stunned for the second attack?
That you got to call it beforehand if we want to get into that.
All right,
if you're gonna do it like this, you're gonna have to.
I'm
we're just gonna have
fine
to go
with
with
that.
it.
I
Yeah.
could have done it first. All right, I'll take that. I mean, that means that for my other key strike, I'm just gonna use since she's already stunned, I'm just gonna make it a hand of harming then.
You got it. That sounds perfect to me.
All right, and then yeah, because I think your ruling was fair.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that is, oh wow, that's a lot. 23 damage.
Woo! All right.
Alright, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Herkel. She is stunned.
I'm just gonna be like, I'm so sorry for this. I pull out my gun and point it right at her forehead.
Oh
And
my
look,
gosh!
I don't have any other weapons. And I'm like, I hope. Yep.
You can make Blot punch her again.
You could put shackles on her. But okay, shoot her.
Oh yeah,
that's right, huh?
she's done. She can't stop you from shackling her.
That's right. So I will do that. Actually, I will shackle her.
Okay.
Yes.
My gosh.
Well, that was my other option, was to tie her up. So yes, I will do that.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean, with all that's good, I think you can successfully get her tied up and disarmed. And she's stunned.
And then I look at Blot and go find Gultic.
Okay, so very good. So basically, she's out of combat essentially, and Gultic, you make your first death save.
An 11.
All right, very good. Then Blot, your turn.
I guess I'll follow Captain Herkel's order and move out of the room to look for the bug.
Okay, you knew the bug was on the ship that exploded.
Alright. So I guess I'd move out over the railing with however much speed is required to get there, of which I have 40.
Okay, and what do you want to do once you're there?
I guess make perception to see if I can spot them in the burning wreckage.
Okay.
Does anyone have inspiration? Because I always roll poorly on perception.
I do not. I used mine.
It's coming.
It's coming.
Go ahead, roll with
Wait,
it.
like-
Art department loves you.
Alright. Oh, now it decides to roll with advantage. Oh, I see how it is. Alright, 19.
All right. Beneath the water, about 30 feet, you see Gultic sinking.
Alright, how much movement would I have had to spend to get over here?
I'm going to say 20.
Alright, that's fair. Alright, I'm right by the railing, yes?
You are.
I'm gonna move through the railing because I assume it is has openings that are more than an inch thick
Oh, yeah.
to fall over the side. So it should be at least 5 movement, right? How far down is the ship? Is this fall, by the way?
I think the fall's 20.
Okay, I use my reaction to reduce it by 25 damage.
Yeah, it's not even going to be able to get enough to get you. So, yes, but that is going to be 20 feet of your movement. So you can dash to them if you want to try to move another 20 feet for swimming.
Oh, I have an athlete feat, so I ignored the half movement.
Oh, perfect. So you can dash to get right up to them.
I'll use my bonus action to spend 1 key to do that.
You got it.
And then
So,
that leaves me with my action. Hand of healing, I beseech upon you. So Gothic just gonna wake up underwater with like slime in their mouth.
yeah.
And I'll roll for that. But that's all.
You like enter the body and woo and come back out.
Yeah. Exactly. And I believe that will be all I can do at the moment. Aside from, I guess, since you said it was 40 feet down, I could technically move 10 back up.
Yeah. Taking
that's
them with
all I
you,
can
really.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now
Right.
you're both 20 feet below the surface.
And he has
Uh,
6 health.
6 health. Herkel.
Herkel's just gonna kind of sit in front of her and wait.
She's like, how dare you assault the Nth?
How dare you do what you did? That'll be my turn.
Amazing. Herkel. Sorry, Herkel, you did that. Galtic, you have HP. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna use second wind on myself as a bonus action.
Yeah.
To just get some health back. As I pat the blob underwater or under the aether, thanking him for the assistance.
Nice.
I can swim back up. I have, how much movement do I have? 30? Yeah, 30. So I can only swim back up. I have to dash to get back up, right?
Yeah.
Can I let him pull
And then
me up
I
there?
dash back up
Yeah.
and try to get onto, like, out of the aether.
Can definitely, because it takes 20 feet. So you're trying to get out of the ether? Yeah. That'll work. So, yeah, so I would say make an athletics check to try to get aboard the ship.
All right. Any chance it can be? I can do acrobatics because I'm like climbing something.
Climbing's still athletics.
Okay. Then 12.
Okay. All right, then you're you aren't able to get up this turn.
And that's it.
All right. Very cool. Next, Blot, it's your turn again.
Hi. I also did not have quote unquote reduced speed on climbing.
Nice.
Oh, if I could do that, I'd like to.
All right.
This is why I took the athlete feat, so I don't drown. And if I can do that, and assuming I'm up there, I'd probably try and lower a rope.
Okay. All right. So get that, and I'll say with that you're able to get on up. Tick. You will take stage 1 of ether fever.
All right. We still
You're
have
either
something
poisoned.
for that, I think.
I think you do have some left, but you
Yeah,
do
we
get
do.
that because you were unconscious. They're able to not be holding your breath in ether. So you swallowed ether water.
Oh, I forgot to mention I can hold my breath for an hour because I have agitation.
Yeah, I knew you were holding your breath. I was aware of that one. I just want to make sure that we knew the other. I love that you can hold your breath in an hour.
Yeah. Sorry, I just got so caught up in the moment. I figured now would be the time to mention.
Amazing. So, sorry, I'm a little scrambling. Okay, so after skipping several encounters, we are here. And you have your prisoner. The other ship is in flames. There are a few more. I would say from like I don't know. It's up to you. There's that crew of the ship. You can kind of let it drown or not. I mean, all the unranked crew, but the ones that have rank are barely alive. If you saw, but I mean, it's up to you. That could go good or bad for you.
Blot, do we save the cook?
Yes.
What about the
Is
gnome?
it save the cook? Okay, go one by one.
The first mate? Yes,
Wait, real
no.
quick. Did Blot get me out of the water?
You're with us.
Oh.
Now we're
Sorry, I
deciding
missed
who we should
that.
save.
Yeah, no, I honestly, if we're gonna save anyone, we gotta go back for some treasures. That was a trade ship.
The treasures
and
aren't there
what
anymore.
pirates?
Treasures are gone. They blow
Yeah.
up.
Any goods are blown up. Any gold scattered into the ether sea. So,
Hey, we have Merlady here, and we have her lover.
yeah.
Can we
The mechanic is an explosion ruins everything.
Oh, okay.
Also, why would they be willing to work
I say
for
we
us?
go because we can.
Because we're
threaten.
saving them from their
Um,
death.
We're the
Yeah,
only way out.
Yeah, it's literally designed so that you basically can't blow up a ship and steal its stuff.
Yep.
If you want to steal its stuff, you have to board and do another thing. If you're going to blow it up, yeah, you blow it up, but you do
don't get no
lose
profit.
essentially the loot. Yeah, that's just kind of the mechanic is.
So, do we save any of them? Yes or no?
Blot's going for the cook.
This isn't that hard. You save the cook. So each of you may choose to save someone or let them die.
I'm going to save their navigator.
Smart choice.
I if I can, I'll make a perception, Matt, since I don't know who their navigator is.
I must say you didn't meet someone who's the navigator.
I don't know if she would tell me.
Um,
So I would just be looking for somebody that I would hope looks like a navigator.
Can I grab someone who I saw down in the area that I would recognize to be a gunner? Because I went through that area quite a bit.
They're not a ranked person, so your choices here
Oh.
are basically the captain, the first mate, and the chef. And there's one of the sailors. But you can get the chef if you want.
We'll just get to the chef.
Okay.
I don't think we definitely don't want the captain. And the first mate seemed really kind of, yeah.
All right. Chef is saved, and though he is upset that all his crew and friends have been murdered, he is also sort of like,
We'll dump in the should we dump in the brig for now?
he's much more upset, going, "My pantry!"
Yes, the one thing we wish you could have saved. We also want
If you have this conversation, he'll basically go, "Promise me another magical pantry."
Hey, if you know how we can get one, yeah.
Blot will shake.
You will buy me a new magical pantry.
Blot threatens to punch the captain if he doesn't say yes to this.
We will get you a new pantry.
How much
Also,
are they?
However
Man,
much it
God.
costs.
we'll find a way, Gultic, don't worry. Also, Hercule wants to grab a piece of the ship. Just a random, board or something, maybe with their name on it. and so then they could put it onto the Kraken.
Amazing.
Yeah, we gotta get and like a bunch of our random crew members are just grabbing random boards from their thing to like nail to our ship.
Okay. This is
Like the routine, as soon as
fantastic.
something blows up, our crew all knows to do it.
All right. Very, very good. So you grab stuff up. The crew's going. Everyone's like, "What the hell just happened?" And
This is why you don't mess with the grafted Kraken. We're crazy enough to be right next to your ship and blow it up.
could have gone so wrong.
Yes, it could have. By the way, Bing Bong, we killed ourselves in the ship.
A long red feathered tendril reaches up from the sea. Water cascading off of it. So much water that it sounds like a waterfall. The gargantuan tendril sways before it hurtles down with a spine-chilling speed around your ship, rocking it violently, threatening to capsize it. I need y'all to make strength saving throws.
Oh boy.
I have advantage on strength.
Would there perchance be any inspiration left so I can avoid that dying?
That is an
16.
18.
Okay, 18 goes, 16's good. What'd you get, Blat?
Horrible. 9.
Okay. That would be 8 bludgeoning damage, and you are knocked prone. Large amount of ether water sloshes onto the deck, starting to make it hard for all of you to keep your footing. Nadia screams, "The feathers!" And you recognize this as one of the creatures that you saw. Goltik.
Dragon starfish.
Naja goes, "We'd best make waves! I don't know this beast's intent!"
Yeah, I'll take the helm and try to get us up there.
Is attached to your ship currently.
Can we fire our
We will enter combat in a moment here.
So we'll have to hurt it and get it unattached. Okay.
It will have its actions. Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll initiative.
If it helps, we have over our ghost crew where we don't, or our skeleton crew, where we don't even have to be working at the ship at all.
Okay.
We have
Very
six.
good.
We have 21 people out of 16
Perfect.
necessary.
Yeah, make sure you don't count like the ones you're still trying to get to be friendly with you.
No,
like
I
you're,
don't.
like,
The only two people.
I
only
wouldn't count
have
on the
the-
2 people you rescued. Don't add them.
The
Okay,
prisoners.
then we have 19, but that's still 3 more. So all 3 of us still don't have to be doing anything.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. All right, Goltik, it's your turn.
All right. I'm good.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna order the men to go and release some cannons at it, or fire the cannons at it.
Okay. Make your attack.
All right. So what do I add to hit for the boat? That's the only thing I don't know. I'm sorry.
It should be in the stats.
With the guns, it just says the target die.
Okay, let me double check.
So I guess it's just a base shot.
Find out more sure. Cannon firing cannons under ship combat. Hold on.
Might be under your.
Firing cannon. I'm looking real quick.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll say because obviously this is a lot, so I do need all of you to
Fire
keep track
cannon.
of this.
Roll its target die. If you roll 6 or higher, the cannon hits the target within range. If you miss, you can re-roll a number of misses equal to the rank of your master gunner. You
Okay.
can also re-roll misses if you have the weather gauge. So if you roll a 6 or so you roll the target die, so whatever that is on the thing, and I guess you hit.
So is the target die of the gun?
Yes, so that would be a D6 or a D, depending which gun you're using.
Yeah. So which one are you running up to fire?
Maps up.
Gotik, which gun are you firing?
Galtic, you're muted.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. I'm gonna use the Sakers. And can I command the people to our men to use both of them?
I'd say yeah. So there's the monster.
Then I'm gonna roll both. It's a 5 and a 3, so I think both are good.
Yeah. Did you just hit Josh? Are you looking at that mechanic for me?
Yep, I'm doing it right now. Yeah, I believe so. I lost the page. Ship combat. Cannon range. Firing cannons.
Right.
So yeah, if you roll 6 or higher, the cannon hits. So that's weird. Is it?
So then it's a miss otherwise.
6 or higher?
Yeah.
So yeah, to fire cannon, roll its target die. If you roll a 6 or higher, the cannon hits a target within its range.
Yeah.
If you miss, you can re-roll a number of misses equal to the rank of your master gunner.
Do you have a master
Alright,
gunner?
then I'll re-roll. Yeah, we do.
Yes.
Okay. So 2 misses. Yeah, they're not very. Cannons aren't overly accurate of weaponry. This is meant to reflect that.
Alright. Yeah, I only got a 4, so no go.
Okay. So for your action, you order the gunners.
And then as my bonus action, I'll manifest my echo just so it's out there. But other than that, that's it.
All right. Blot.
Is this a ship combat?
You're allowed to. I'll let you use the ship stuff, but this is you could punch it. You could do whatever you want to it.
All right, thank you. I just wanted clarification.
Absolutely.
I'll use
Oh,
5
so
movement, stand
If
up.
we're close action, Matt, the cannons hit on a 3 or higher.
Oh,
Gotcha. That makes more sense.
Yeah, that's if we're
They're
we're
both
far
hit.
away. Yeah, so they would hit.
all right. I'm not going to do anything, so we can resolve this first.
Yes. Roll damage.
Alright. Damage is just a d6, so. That's 11.
Okay. Yeah, that's a lot to a ship. It's not a lot to this creature.
Yeah,
Because remember, ships don't have a lot of HP in this.
And by any chance, are we freed at all
No.
from the cannons hitting it though? Okay, then
Nope.
pass.
So it hits it. You might be able to get free from damaging it more, but you haven't reached that threshold yet.
Got it.
Okay.
All right, Blot.
I'm gonna use my movement to stand up. I shall use my object interaction to pull out a gun. I shall try to shoot it.
Okay.
Who knows though? It might be easier to hit with the ship weapons than our weapons, or maybe not.
That's a big creature.
Does
22 to hit?
25 hit?
The both hits.
Bang. Bang.
All right.
Okay. 24 damage.
Nice.
And since that's a monk weapon, hold on, let me see if I can do it. One moment. I need to check this. Yeah, no, I'm good where I'm at. I mean, if I can move to quote unquote relatively better cover than where I am right now, I'll take it, but I'm assuming there isn't.
Okay, yeah, you try to take cover the best you can. Hercule.
Alright, I'm just gonna see these tentacles and try to blast into them off the ship. So my first one,
Okay.
I'm like, don't go for the ship, go for me! And take a distracting strike at it. So that will be a 22 to hit.
Hits.
So that will be 5 damage on the pistol, plus another 7, so 12. Plus I'm going to make an astral spark to enforce 3 more force damage, so that'll be 15 damage.
Nice.
First one, the next attacker has advantage on it. That's not me. My next attack, I'm like, Gultic, use your gun, not the ship's, and tell him to take a shot.
All right. Do I have anything special to this again or no?
You get a d8 to damage, and you get advantage on the shot.
Okay, nice. Well, advantage in how much? 16 to hit.
16 hits.
That is 6 to D8. 8. So that is 14 damage.
Okay. Perfect. And then
So it's
Yeah.
almost taken 40 damage, slightly
And
over 40
then
damage.
I
Or so.
action surge. And
as a reaction, it detaches from the ship and sinks below the waves.
perfect. Then I
I'm
don't
getting
action
out of
surge.
here.
That's fine.
I tell Gultic, move the ship now!
Yeah, we're gone. And I gotta make a
Oh.
dex check. I got this.
Yeah, I mean, I think the ship can begin to move. It's not that crazy. 100%.
Turns
Love
out
it.
we found it really hard with guns.
All right. As you do that, the
Ruby.
yeah, just once.
Good job, guys.
Yeah.
That was kind of a really piratey thing to just like kind of blow up a ship of people and then you.
Yeah. That was, yeah. I
We
didn't
almost turned into suicide bombers, though.
We almost did. The one time we
Yeah,
rolled
but we're
low today.
not.
But yeah, that plan actually really worked well.
Dragonborns fly. Like the race.
And now we know the risks of doing that.
Okay, so I think that. All right.
Was there supposed to be a whole thing of intrigue, or we're like, nah, we're gonna just blow them up?
There was some stuff, that's for sure. My goodness. All right, so I have to go. I've been having to go between so much of the stuff. It's amazing. I love it. This is my favorite part of the stuff. So, we're good. So, begin to make your way. You feel you are safe, and now it is time to figure out your next course.
I think our first thing to do is have a discussion in the captain's quarters with the two females we have on board.
Yeah, I feel like we probably.
What's the other one doing?
My gut is we probably should end to let
I think so until Bing Bong gets back next week.
yeah, to kind of, I think we finish this piece and then I
That's
think we're
fair.
good. Yeah, thank you all for that because I think it's good to keep them in the story. But let me double check. You get to go up a
Real quick,
level.
Yeah.
How's our reputation go?
What's the other
What? What, Aiden?
what's the other girl doing? The one that we didn't tie up. The other merfolk.
She's she helped
Like,
you
how
get
did
the
she
ship
react to
going.
everything?
She was helping you get the ship out of the thing. She was in crew mode. And now she's just sitting despondent, staring out at the ether sea. Trying to kind of
Alright, so-
process everything that has happened.
So,
So we have 19 crew plus 4 missed, not really crew, is what I'm gonna add. Write down.
Okay, so you go up. Absolutely amazing.
The children were fast, but Blot is faster.
And you still have your cat. That's really what matters.
exactly.
Yeah, we
I was
got
trying
a
to figure
free
out some.
cat.
What else was I trying to figure out?
Your
Your reputation.
Oh,
Thank
did we
you.
get-
I was like,
And did we get our 500 gold?
We'll figure all that later. I want to.
okay.
I'm kidding.
Yes, you get one good reputation. Except, well, I'd say one good, one chaotic.
That makes more sense.
That sounds
Yeah.
fair to me.
I'm like looking at this thing and I'm like, okay, they get a chaotic for this one, folks.
Look, we did what we believed to be right,
Fine.
even though it turned out to be very extreme. But in the end, we did some good, and we avenged the sunken ship.
I love
So
it.
I agree with that.
Yeah, because you agreed to help her without making her double the pay. So that's the one good reputation. Basically, you didn't haggle with her. She had a lost crew member, and even though you tried to do that one thing with the resurrection, ultimately you let her do that. So
I think we should do the resurrection thing more often. So I was like, oh wait, that was a really bad idea. Good thing we didn't do this.
I'm such a healthy hippo. I have 84 HP now.
nice. All right. And with that, those of you watching, we're going to end for tonight or today, this afternoon. Thank you all for watching. Been having fun. And we'll see what the Chaotic Pirates do next week. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.